We see the cityscape, trees in the background, CN Tower, noises of urban environment. The camera also hears a couple fighting. The camera dips into the alley as if to follow the sounds, to find the sound of the couple. They are now leaving the basement apartment. Juliet leans out of the third floor window and is watching them with a walkie in hand. And she says the coast is clear. This camera angle, the shot is looking basically straight up towards the roof. Ruby opens the gate to make sure the coast is clear. She starts to run down the alley, and Juliet goes back into the third floor window. This is a Steadicam shot following Ruby, and she's going to take her position in front of the window. Juliet is now running down the stairs past her dad, who barely notices her. Same with the mom. Mom might notice her a little bit, but it's like, oh, not crazy Juliet. She runs past her mom out the second floor. Ruby is now entering the witch's lair. She's about to fall through the window onto the floor. Juliet's running down the back steps, exterior of the house. Medium shot of Ruby. She's going to fall through the frame. Then she pops up and says, "I'm in." Juliet's now running down the alley. She glances at the window and says, "Proceeding to beta position." Ruby says, "Copy that," and she walks out of frame to investigate the apartment. Juliet, now coming out of the alley, sits on the front porch, starts to pull out 5 pieces of bubble gum. She's on lookout. Ruby, this is a wide shot of Ruby. She's now seeing all the cages and the weird witch altar. Punching in for close-ups of all the guinea pigs and weird witchy stuff on the table. Juliet's chewing on a big wad of gum. Play this as real as we can. Punching in now to all the tokens on each cage, like the concert tickets, an engagement ring, a little stuffed bear. And we go back to Juliet, where she's still chewing away at the bubble gum, big wad. A shot of Ruby as she reaches into one of the guinea pig cages to unearth 4 shots from a photo booth. This is an extreme close-up shot of the photo booth picture. We start to pan down to the picture, back to Juliet chewing. All of a sudden we see the couple now in a heated argument coming back towards the basement apartment, and this is just shocking. Juliet is shocked and she says, "Holy," and Ruby finishes the line, "Shit," because she all of a sudden sees the last picture of the 4 shots and the witch is looking right through her soul, and this is very scary. And Juliet yells code red, but she yells like this because she's got so much gum in her mouth she can't say it clearly. Ruby picks up the walk and goes, "Go again." Juliet spits out the gum and yells, "Code red," clear this time. The couple are now in a massive fight. The witch pauses to look at Juliet for a second and continues to fight. This freaks Juliet out. Ruby realizes she has to get out of there real quick. Ruby uses a neighbor's alley and does her best parkour to get over the fence. The boyfriend is stuck outside the door. She has slammed it behind her. He's pleading with her to let him in to work things out. Juliet now has come to the backyard and doesn't see her sister anywhere. She's freaking out. Ruby jumps out of behind a bush and scares the crap out of her, and Juliet hits her in the arm. They slink their way back towards the window, making sure the boyfriend does not see them. The boyfriend is still pleading at the door. The girls have taken their position at the window. The witch is now working at the altar, doing something not good. A bit of a cliche, but the boyfriend's still pleading. The door magically opens. He enters. It's pretty dark in the apartment. We have an over the shoulder shot of the boyfriend. He sees his girlfriend at the altar working on something. He continues to plead with her. It's a little weird, he kind of thinks. The witch turns and glides towards the boyfriend. The girl's worst fears are about to be realized. Ruby realizes she can't see anything. She grabs a GoPro, puts it in her hand, and shoves it into the basement apartment. We see again the boyfriend and the witch. It's all windy and magical and witchy and should be pretty ominous and scary. The girls are terrified. They hear the sounds of a person being turned into a guinea pig. We see the witch come back with a guinea pig. She puts it in the cage and puts a chain on the cage that reads TCB, taking care of business. And she leaves and goes into the kitchen. The girls decide that they need to repo. They still can't see the witch in the backyard window. They decide to repo again. They lean into the side window and all they can see is black and what looks like cold breath on a winter's night. Then we see a witch lunge through the window, grabbing Ruby. We cut to a POV shot on top of the roof again, looking down as Ruby's legs go into the apartment. Juliet is screaming. The camera pans back up into that first shot of the urban setting with the skyline in the background.